Hi Leo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. It's going to be your own reading today, Leo. And I have several oracle cards here for you guys, because you guys are so important. You are, right? The King of the Jungle and the King of the Horoscope. And what else? Yeah. Let's see what we have, you guys. Yeah, Leo's a strong sign, right? You guys are a fellow fire sign. And I have a whole bunch of cards here, and it already looks like, for me, it looks like you kind of are in a relationship that maybe it's already been over. But maybe this could be about, for some of you guys, this is about love and the gateway to a new union. That's what this really is about. I mean, yeah, it's just that there's also, I feel like there's a death here. Maybe you are thinking about this, because often these readings are just somebody who was like in major thought about this. Because it looks like you might be in a situation with somebody who kind of gave up their power over here. This queen, she's sitting there rich as hell, but she's not a strong queen. Instead of holding her, I don't know what they hold, their sword, or there's something else that queens hold. It's kind of like a wand, but instead of her holding that, she's holding an apple. Yeah, like she's a nutritionist or something. All right. So she gave up her power. Maybe you're in a union with somebody, maybe a marriage, but a union where somebody is like subservient. Maybe. I mean, or they just kind of gave up their power and you kind of call the shots. Okay, this weekend we're going to see my parents. The next weekend I'm going with my buddies to this and that, and you stay here and take care of the kids, or just something like that, right? And over here we have, this is somebody who wants to kind of go from the dark to the light, you guys. And you can see kind of like the lady on the left, she's holding up the tree of life, and then we have the angel on the other side. Well, actually, yeah, it's kind of like an alter ego card where, there's two energies there. There is the darkness and then there is the light. And I feel like this talks about going through a transformation. I feel like you were trying to figure out kind of where you want to be spiritually, possibly. We have this card of unexpected changes. We do. And the Chariot is here. And in this deck, it talks about somebody being dynamic. Like, just get up and do it. And, in the background is the fire, and here's this chariot leaving, of course. I don't know what the man is called in the chariot. I don't really know. But long story short, the chariot is the vessel here, right, with the horses, And, but this particular one has, like, wings, too. Like, wow, right? So I feel like you want to fly away, maybe. Right? Get in your chariot and go away, maybe. And then we also have this card of security. So this could be maybe why you're sticking around. Because this card here, the Grim Reaper and the snake is showing up. Saying that this relationship is kaput. Like it's over. And we have this card, the snake. It can talk about the other woman. I feel like I'm trying to think of a soul song from the 60s. Something about the other woman. I know there's one song where she goes, I think it's woman to woman. She goes to talk to the other woman. She said, he's my man. Go find your own man, damn it. Right? And she knew her husband would I think it was her husband, would never back down. So she went to talk to the other woman, and she was really classy about it, though. She was. So, there's some psycho women who will come after you. We have the Judgment card, the Magician, and this is the tiny deck and the Ace of Wands. So Leo, I hope I didn't call you Aries. But Leo, this is what you want. You want a brand new opportunity, a passionate opportunity. We have the love right here. And the gateway is where the unicorn is stepping into taking his first step. Like the opening to all his new beginnings. That's what you want. Let's see if you're going to do it, right? I mean, that's what these readings are really about. If somebody's kind of going to take charge and go do it. This Chariot card's really about that. Your security might be important, though, with this queen right here. So we have this other card about the last day in the light, the bleach blonde, vampire's hair. She has her cute little barrettes on her hair. She does. But this talks about unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts. I feel like you could be, this Judgment card is here. I feel like you're trying to make a decision for love. And to maybe let this queen go over here. Maybe that's the queen you want. Subservient, something like that. It's really what it talks about. Somebody who's, and I don't mean subservient just because somebody doesn't work. No, we're not getting into all that. I mean, you know, people take stuff so literal sometimes, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about like somebody who's kind of given up. Maybe this person does stay at home, but that's not really kind of what I mean here. I mean somebody who is, there's people who stay at home and they still, you know, they got their husband in check. Let's see what we have for you guys. Let's see what we have. And let's see what we got. And we also have the Eight of Clubs. It's in the reverse here. This is, I feel like it's a card of abundance, but we're going to see what it's about. The King of Cups is here for Leo. And we have the Gemini card reversed. This is why it's all happening, like the root here. And this is, the Lovers is in the reverse. Almost like you can't have somebody you love, or you can't make a choice. This can talk about a breakup. We have the High Priestess, and could be in the past. We have the Justice card, Six of Pentacles reversed. And the King of Pentacles is in your concern. So, Leo, you could be concerned with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Either that or the King of the Baltics. I'm not sure here. Do they have one? Because that's exactly what this king looks like to me. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, totally. The King of Bosnia. Something like that. He's cute, too. Let's see what else we have, you guys. We have Judgment again. Here's Judgment up here. This is in your environment. You're trying to make a decision, especially underneath this Gemini card, which is about choices. This is you trying to make this decision right here. That's what I said coming into the reading. It looks like, you know, you're doing this or you're doing that, or is this about a choice to do this, right? Yeah, judgment, a decision. And here you are at a crossroads, Two of Wands. This also talks about a choice. So we know you're doing that here. There's three cards that talks about that speak of choices here. And we have the Seven of Swords. And this speaks of a plan or an escape. All right? Yeah, you know those escape routes that we write when we live in an apartment on the 10th floor? And, right? Maybe you feel like you're on the 10th floor here, right? And falling to the bottom. So let's see what we have. Let's use this other deck here. So the King of Cups is here, Leo. The King of Pentacles, right? So we could have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. We might have Libra here. This could be what's on your mind. But this, what's on your mind, is a decision. That's why, you know, the Judge is holding the sword, right? I feel like you're unhappy with somebody here. Yeah, I feel like you are, most likely. And you're thinking about this blossoming love over here. This looks like Capri, the island of Capri, or I feel like they call it Capri, right? Can't really go to Italy these days. It's all about, you know, tyranny. Yeah. Sending love to you guys over there for sure. Always wanted to go there because it's beautiful. It has so much history. It's majestic. Good food. The ocean. I mean, etc., etc. Just it doesn't it doesn't end, right? All that major history. Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? Rome, etc., etc. I feel like you have a secret right here. Maybe this is just, you know, Pisces or Scorpio. You have some type of secret here. Let's have a look here at this one card, though. This is about kind of like trying to take yourself from the dark to the light, and I feel like it has to do with this decision here. Let's see what it is about this Queen here. Let's see. Let's see what it says. And this talked about the false halo. Yeah. So these two women, one is like the High Priestess and one is the angel. It's like the false halo. Like you're stuck between some type of a world. See, good and evil, polarity, conception of heaven, hypocrisy, the fallen angel, impartiality. Like it's hard for you to make your mind up. Impartiality. The dark angel is tricking you at this moment. Of course, he has clothed himself. Looks like a dude. I mean chick. Of course, he has clothed himself in a wonderful coat of lights and proclaimed your work. Wow. Your guru and the new relationship to be noble, holy, and God-fearing. But he is only dangling a carrot in front of your nose so that you will trot along in his direction. You therefore don't realize that an eagerness to do good has left you at his mercy. OMG. So it's almost like your mind is tricking you here. Your path leads you through a painful learning process. You might feel some type of guilt, and this is why you're letting your spiritual, not your mind, your intuition is your mind. It is. It's your pineal gland, your third eye. It's in your brain. This is why, they give out fluoride, so it doesn't work well. They put it in the water and tell you that it's good for your teeth. Sure. So let's see what else we have. Okay, but he is only dangling a carrot in front of your nose. Okay. Your path leads you through a painful learning process. In short, thou shalt not create an image. Every image, noble as it might be, is balsam for your ego. Like kind of cream, right? And poison for your soul. Now is the time to get to work on your shadow and remove the mask from images and ideas. Yeah, I think I was explaining that a little bit here. You're kind of caught here. You're dealing with ego and your shadow self, both. They are, for me, they are like almost the same. Or there's a lot of ego in your shadow self. You're dealing with your shadow self. I feel like you are dealing with a little bit of guilt here. Yeah, you feel sorry for this queen over here, right? Maybe you like buy her nice things, but I feel like you feel sorry for her because you want this King of Pentacles or you want this Ace of Wands with somebody. Passionate new opportunity. And this is the person you love. You want this person. You feel guilty because you're in love with somebody else. Let's look at this Eight of Clubs. It's in the reverse. You can tell. Yeah, you can tell by the way the clubs are facing. Right, of course. Let's see what the Eight of Clubs is. I feel like clubs are kind of like pentacles, but maybe not entirely. Let's see what we have for the Eight of Pentacles. Where the hell are they? Not the Pentacles, Eight of Clubs. OMG. Here it is. Okay, let's see what we got. Eight of Clubs, Galax, is a native plant in the hills that is still harvested a lot for its beauty, its beautiful foliage, so much so that on the black market, folks are willing to pay up to $1.50 per leaf. Okay. For this plant, the Eight of Clubs foretells a good meeting or business transaction. This is reversed. Things will go wrong. Compare with the other cards for further info. I've seen this card shown with the Four of Spades for someone a week before a street deal went south and someone got hurt. Yeah, this is trippy. Business has many meanings in these hills. So something could go wrong here. That's what it's saying. But this is next to this Chariot, where this talks about somebody being dynamic. Like, get in your damn chariot and go. That's what that card is. It's movement. And taking control, taking the reins, right? The reins. When you take the reins, you become the king of your own life. This is why the king is Rey and the queen is Reina, right? Even in Norwegian, it's the same. Pronounced a little bit different. My sister was named after my Norwegian grandmother. I feel like saying you are not a queen. All right, just teasing you guys. She doesn't listen. She doesn't hear these readings. This is funny. She's 12 years younger. She thinks she kind of wants to boss me around. I'm like, what? What the hell? Let's see what we have, you guys. She thinks she wants to boss me a little bit. And I'm not having it. I'm a sad. You can't boss me. Besides, I'm 12 years older than her. I feel like I'm going to kick your butt. So let's see what we got here, Aries. I mean Leo. Sorry, Leo. I feel like you're trying to make a decision about love. Maybe there's a Pisces, Cancer here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The King of Cups. I feel like this is just about your decision about love. There could be a water sign here, of course. But this is about a decision in love. The Gemini card is reversed. So this is about also a breakup. You're unhappy right here, 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. OMG. This is about ruin, regret, unhappiness, sadness, sad endings. Let's see it. Let's look at this past energy. It could be the Chariot again. The High Priestess. Here you are trying to figure this out spiritually. If you were in the past, if you were going to leave, if you were going to get in your chariot, that's what he's doing, and have movement and a victory in your life. But here you are, like tricking yourself, some type of ego tricking you. With that halo, the false halo. It's like your belief systems or something is telling you, like, don't do it. Like, don't leave, even though you're unhappy. Maybe it's this Queen over here, right next to the false halo. There's some type of fakeness here that you have brought on, that you are accepting. I feel like what these cards are saying over here, Leo, is the Chariot next to this 8 of Clubs reverse. It's saying if you don't get in your chariot and leave. It even has wings. Aries got this card. I mean, it's like a magical chariot. It's like, look, it's giving you the wings to go. You have to get in it. And behind you is the fire. Like, God, I'm so glad I'm leaving. Right? I'm going to get burned. Right? I'm going to burn my Roman hat. No, the Chariot isn't. He's a Greek, right? Whatever kind of hat they're wearing, they're Greeks. Yeah, they are. I feel like history is so fascinating. If people knew what the history now of the world and of Europe and things like that, you guys would understand what's really happening. They don't want you to know history either. That's why they're like, they don't teach it in the school. Or it's like really limited or changed. Yeah, it's all changed. Try to get your hands on a book if you really want to know something. Don't do checks, fact checks. So let's continue with this, Leo, because you need my help here, all right? You do? Yeah. There's somebody you love here. This is just a little... I mean, it's a little bit sad here, right? I mean, I'm just looking at it from this table, right? I don't know exactly, you know, but I feel like you feel like you're going to be a grim reaper to somebody. Yeah, this is like the Queen somebody feels sorry for a little bit. Yeah, it is. The weak Queen. I feel like you got her before. She looks like a nice lady, too. Maybe that's why you feel bad. You're dealing with somebody you got. Maybe that's the mother of your child, right? Your children, and you're feeling, God, I'm going to like... You know, I'm going to be the Grim Reaper with that person. And the snake is here. This talks about the other woman. This other woman could be this King of Pentacles, looking like he's the King of the Baltics. Right? Yeah. Mr. Braun. That's what that is. He's like Mr. Braun. Nothing wrong with that. Sure is sexy looking for sure. At least from my point of view. So here you are. This could be in the past. I feel like you were all in your intuition here, which is kind of tricking you over here. Yeah. It's almost like this card, the false halos, like you ever see those cartoons, right? They used to show that in the Flintstones. But where Fred Flintstone was trying to figure out what to do, right? And he wasn't the brightest guy. Wilma just really loved him. You know, he wasn't that smart of a guy. And he was a nice guy though. He was. He meant the best for his family, you know, and all this kind of stuff. But he had ego problems, like. Yeah. But my point about it is that this, you know, he'd go, wow, to his friend, we need to do this. Oh, Barney, let's do this. We can make $1 million or something. Whatever. Right? We can get a new car, or we could just do something here, right? And so basically, the little angel would show up on one side, and the devil would show up on the other side, and they would both whisper in his ear. And that's what's going on here for you, Leo. All right? Yeah. So let's see what else we have. And we are almost done with this reading. We have the King of Cups here. You have the King of Cups over here. I have 2 decks. This is about a decision in love. The 2 of Cups now. See? So you wanted to get in this chariot and leave somebody here so you could have this 2 of Cups. You've already wanted this in the past, but you didn't do it. The Justice card, that might be on your mind. We have the Four of Wands. This is just a decision. Maybe it's divorce too, because Judgment's down here. Judgment is twice here in this reading. The little one and the big one. And so, you know, this Judgment is all about this choice. But I feel like this has to do with you being reborn. It does. Because if you walk away from this weak queen, or whoever this is, maybe that's you, the weak queen, Leo, don't get mad, all right? Yeah, don't get mad. I don't think it is. I feel like you have, like, kind of compassion for somebody, but I feel like it's compassion a little bit, it's tricking you, this compassion. Almost like you're giving up your own happiness for somebody else. So here you are, what's on your mind? This is a union. I feel like it's a decision with justice. It could be a divorce too. Justice and Judgment can both be. And the Emperor, yeah, you're thinking of like taking charge of your life, but sacrificing somebody too. The slain lamb is on the Emperor's shoulder. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. I can't make this stuff up. This is showing up here. I feel like this is the person you want to make a decision about. Here's the Queen of Wands as well. So maybe your person here is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. That could be you. But this is what you're really thinking about. Six of Pentacles reversed, like ending some type of third party. And I also feel like you're going to lose some money here. That's what you're thinking. Because we have the security card right here. I feel like you think you're going to lose money for some. Like security, financial security. This reading with this Chariot card here, both. And the man's getting in the Chariot here in the past. Here he's already in the Chariot. I mean, this is you, like, wanting to run away, like, as fast as I can. All right? Yeah. Like, you're like, did those horses eat well? Yeah, so they can run really fast. Okay, have you been feeding them good? Yeah, that's you. Let's look at your concern. We have the Three of Swords. So, you know, this is going to be about heartbreak for somebody. This queen here that you're worried about. And this king that maybe you love down here. Or a queen, it doesn't really matter. Maybe an earth sign. It could be anybody here, though. It could be Scorpio. We have Scorpio twice. It could be Aries, Sagittarius. But definitely, I feel like there is... yeah, I'm not sure who you do. You could be an earth sign, probably, because the queen... And maybe a water sign. We have the King of Cups twice, and then we have the Knight and the King of Pentacles. And this is your concern, though. These swords are not in here. Maybe you know, this could be like, this is love triangles. That's what this card is about. It can be about heartbreak. Let's see what else. And the Knight of Cups. I feel like you know if you accept somebody's cup right here, the man's reaching for her cup. That this is going to be a winning, kind of a winning game here, but at the same time, somebody's probably going to get winning for you, but someone's going to get heartbroken here with this Three of Swords. This is your concern. You might think somebody's waiting for you who's kind of hurt too, possibly. Judgment is in your environment. It's showing up with, let's see, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe there's Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This could be somebody jealous and insecure. And I feel like it is, because here's the weak queen. And she is insecure sometimes, subservient, etc. This is in your environment. Somebody's jealous here and insecure. Because they think you're making a decision, I believe. And this could be you making a decision and somebody weak in your environment. The Magician. And this can be about, like, you know, this is kind of deception too. You've been like, it's true. I mean, in this reading is talking about you having a lover. Okay, so the Magician is going to show up. But I feel like it has to do with a manifestation as well, of course. I just think right here it's about both. Let's see what else we have. The Five of Pentacles. You want to let somebody in. I also feel like you want to leave this somebody out here. And that's what's in the environment. I feel like your person knows. If your person lives with you and they are in your immediate environment, they know you're doing this. And this is why they are maybe jealous for some. And what you want could be, here you are, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands. You want to make this choice, but it's a major crossroads for you because for me, like, you know, over compassion for somebody. It's almost like, in a way, you are kind of jeopardizing your own, or kind of trading off your own happiness here. The Hermit, here you are, could be a Virgo. I feel like you are soul searching here, definitely. And we have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Hanged Man reversed. This is all about you planning. This could be saying you have made this decision, but I feel like you are making it now. I don't feel like you have really made this at all. No. The Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, the Hangman. This could be, you know, this could be your outcome. I mean, the King of Wands here. This can all be your outcome. This is you, definitely. I feel like this is what you are doing, though. Kind of planning here, or thinking about it, like deciding. Not yet a final decision, but it's about a plan. I also feel like we have this Four of Pentacles here, can talk about somebody greedy. I feel like you think this person who might be kind of maybe a little bit weak here or subservient is going to keep all your money. Because we have this card about security right next to it. I mean, yeah. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. God bless everybody. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.